Right. You know, this music isn't as epic as I thought it would be. Aha! Come on, Zenya! It is time! Okay. No. I need harder hitting than that. Epic. Come about this one. Epic music. I don't really feel the tension. Yeah. Maybe. I just like maybe look a bit weird when I'm like down here. Don't worry about it. Hi. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. Happy Saturday. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be an amazing weekend. This time, yes. Today, we are reviewing your hottest takes. Hot, so hot it makes you go. When you touch it, ooh, scalding, yeah. I got these glasses on to, protect myself from the glaring heat. Oh, make sure to protect yourselves. Pangolins. Okay. You might not be able to handle the fire we're going to go through today. Yeah, I'm excited. We got quite a few. And so I guess we should just get to it. Cause I don't know how long it's gonna take. Some I think will be fast. Some you might have a bit of a discussion. I'm really curious though to know, what do you think? Do you agree, disagree? Can be like epic philosophers today and have a debate. No rage baiting, right? No rage baiting. Okay, don't get angry. These are just opinions, I guess. Yay! Oh, thank you, Sonarui, for the resub. Yay! Good to see you. Let's go, 15. Okay. Let me review. Did I miss anything else? Oh no, actually, I don't think so. Okay. But if they're wrong, though, well, then you can take solace in the fact of I am far superior to these plebs, and you just have pity on them, honestly, for having a bad opinion. It's nothing to get mad about. You should really be grateful for the position that you're able to be in. I don't know. It's nice living up top, huh? Bye. But let's see. Let's go. Hope you've been having a good day so far. But if not, maybe I can make it better. I am curious. Are you guys playing the Power World? The Power World? I saw the new update just came out. I've kind of been thinking of playing it myself, but I don't know. It was at the time, and it's always like a bit of a dilemma. Like, do I want to be like just following what everyone else is doing, the exact same thing, or do my own thing? Ideally, it'd be like both, but I don't know if there's like a unique way to play Power World or something. I know there's penguins, so maybe I could just like only play with penguins, just like an all penguin team or something. But I don't know if that would even work. Also, thank you for the resub. Wow, oh my gosh, it's already been a year. Thank you so much for being here. Right. You sexy beast. Okay, I mean, yeah, I've seen some of the designs. Gardevoir is gonna be running for their money? No, what's the expression? They gotta run for their money? No. Why do I feel so ESL sometimes? The other ones are giving them a run for their money. They're giving her a run for her money. Or something. Yes. I don't know. You get it, you get it. Thank you for the YouTube membership emoticon. Welcome. Okay. You ready? You ready? Let's freaking do this. I'll have some music by the way. Yeah, it's not too loud or quiet, is it? Wow, thank you so much, Freaky, for the gift design. Yay. And you enjoy those penguins. Penguinies. So cute, so cute. I want to give you little nicknames. Penguin. Penguin-chan. Pengy-chan. Anyways. Alright. Woo! This is our first one. I don't know what order Google is displaying these, because this was not the first submitted one, but it is the first one showing up here. Evil black-haired Zenya is the best Zenya. The best, moo. I mean, I can accept they're good, but best, huh? Like mean girls. You don't want to be bullied. Interesting though, interesting. I will say, I do enjoy evil Zenya, but it's not always easy to get into that. You know what I mean? Mindset and stuff. Actually, I thought of doing an evil Zensi. Yeah. It's just a little hard. I don't feel I'm very good at it. You know, and I guess I have a sense of, you know, I feel like, oh, I've already done this, you know, and like, I don't want to just spam like the same thing over and over, you know. Evil Zenya, she's done what she can, you know. Is there new things for evil Zenya to do? I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I've not really thought about it, but okay, interesting. We'll get more evilness. Yeah, wait. Not. I want to say it. We're not gonna go that extreme, penguins. Okay. Oh, mama. I'm positive you can pull it off. Your evil roleplays are always peak. Oh, that's so nice. But like, you don't even know. I'm like panicking so much inside while doing it, you know. Like I said, it's not easy for me. It's not easy for me. So I don't do it all the time. But yeah. I'll see if I can think of something. So sometime soon, maybe. No, I'm sorry about that. Okay. Next. Alright, wait, how am I gonna... Okay. Maybe like this. This is easy to see. Yeah, I'm not really. I'm the bottom, big bro. I'm the sub you want to be. So, yeah, it's been hard to be up. Dominating. Right, but yeah, I do try. Or anyways, blah, whatever. Okay, this hot take. Being a NEET is smarter than being a wage cook 9 out of 10 times in the modern day. What's the 1 out of 10 times? where it's not. People who value productivity over leisure are brainwashed and are usually sold as husks. Oh my gosh. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, honestly, nobody wants to work, I feel. Unless your work is maybe like in a creative field where it is also kind of fun. Like, I guess like me, kind of. Yeah, the issue though is, I mean, being a NEET literally means you don't have a job, so it's like, how could you even like survive, sustain yourself like that, you know? Fortunately, you can't. But, I do think people should have a bit more grace, I guess. I do know there's actually somewhat of a mindset that at least normies have of like, oh, you're not working? What the fuck? You must be like totally wasting your life or something. And like, you're like weird and like you're, you know, it's not good. I know, you know what I mean? Like, I heard a story on YouTube where like a guy who's been working like their whole life since they were a teenager, they like quit their job and they were like briefly unemployed for like a few weeks while waiting to get a new job. But that like all his like friends and family were kind of treating him like shit in those few weeks because he didn't have a job and like acting like, you know, like and you know, he did something so terrible, I guess, or just something, you know, I don't know. Yeah, so that I think is definitely weird. That kind of feels like the mindset of like, oh, you know, you have to be wait, working for a corpo, yeah. Part of it might be sort of like how to say, like a bias, you know? Because these people who do work all the time, maybe they want to justify their choices and decisions and stuff, so it's like, let's shame anyone who like doesn't do that or something. But yeah. I think sadly a lot of normies don't actually have like something they like doing off of work, so you know, if you're here, you're already one step above them. Or something, I guess. I don't know, yeah. But it is just, though, unfortunately, realistically, you can't really be a NEET, like, unless, like, you're, using someone else's money. You just have some big inheritance or something, maybe. I don't know. I know some like governments give money, but I don't think it's really like a lot. Like you'd be living like the bare minimum, and couldn't really like upward mobility or something, you know. Yeah. It has to be subsidized by something, basically. Most of the best writers in history are basically NEETs. And philosophers too, when you think about it. Yeah, homeless as well. Wow, maybe this is why media has been going downhill or something. Yeah, just chunky. I know. I do wish you good luck though, if you are pursuing this lifestyle. I hope it can work out, yeah. I remember my parents used to like constantly bother me, like, So, Zenya, when are you gonna get a job? Have you applied to companies yet? This is like soon after I graduated school. They did stop asking though. Once I like made it clear of like, this is what I'm doing, Mom. I want to be a neat mom. Yeah. Shout out if you know that reference. I really need a purpose or I'll explode. Oh, you know, true, actually. That is partly, I guess, another argument. Because it does sound fun, like, to just do, like, maybe, like, nothing all day or only fun things, but you should have something to do. And I think in Rome, actually, the ancient Roman times did have a bit of a concept of, like, productive leisure. So I was doing stuff like gardening or cooking or, I don't know, maybe studying philosophy. So, like, it's still stuff that's, like, I guess, extra things, but it, like, helps you. So I think that it is good for, like, bringing some sort of, like, routine or, like, sense of normalcy in your life, you know what I mean? Yeah, because I remember whenever school would go on break for the summer and there would be, like, 2 months of no school, I would actually be kind of sick of it pretty soon and just feel kind of like, I'm just, like, wading through life, you know? What's the point? Chunky. Okay. Anyways. Shall we go to the next one? Yeah, these fall to nihilistic mindset quite easily. Yeah, so it's definitely hard to be one. Right, should we go to the next one? If only society would actually, you know, support everyone and give a basic income, you know, it's the least they could do for replacing us all with AI. Okay. If you ever come across an opportunity to make a living without ever having to work, don't pass it up. Ooh, that sounds like a smart quote. I guess that's what I'm doing. So thank you. Thank you. I'll condole with that too, I guess. Okay. Round animal ears on anime girls are better and cuter than pointy animal ears. Look at this cow supremacy. Round cow ear supremacy. I do wonder though, I feel like I like both, you know, because I really like cat girls. I know it's basic, but I do really like those kind of designs. Let's see, dog ears are good too. A lot of dog ears are more like rounded and floppy, right? Yeah. I know some people feel like knuckle mimi fatigue, but I don't care, honestly. I think it can be really cute if done well and properly, of course. Oh, would you still like me, Michan, if I was a cat girl? If I grew cat ears? Please, I swear, I just really want to be a kitten. Oh wow. Oh yeah. The cat thing doesn't work on this model actually. I do have the eyes and mouth though. Oh yeah. Looks like it's pretty mixed with this one. Now I'm seeing. Alright. Ooh, okay, wait. This is a bit of a long one. Okay. Newer generations studied way too much and refused to do lowly jobs. So their lack of presence was solved with AI. They now blame for taking all the jobs they refused to do it anyway. Now everyone found out AI is useful AF, including the big companies who learned that AI won't get sick, hurt, won't sue, harassed. And yes, they don't need to pay them. They don't need any time off. They can work 20 hours. So now we're stuck with AI everywhere. My generation ruined nature. You ruined the internet. Your kids will ruin civilization. Have fun. The future is bleak. No, Dominga. It'll be daijoubu. Kind of interesting. Who do you mean by you ruin the internet? Like my generation? I would argue it's kind of the corpos trying to monopolize it. You know, the social media sites monopolizing. I need to pay them as the dream age ends up costing a lot to have all those AI licenses. True, and if you get rid of key employees, it ends up being a net loss. Yeah, I've heard of all those stories recently where companies were like, actually, we're revoking your AI access, guys. We're using it way too much and it costs too much money. And stuff. Yeah. I mean, what do you mean? Isn't lowly jobs? Isn't that more like shit like janitors and stuff? I mean, that's not AI taking that. That's immigrants taking that. I mean, that's been the case for a long ass time. I mean, AI are taking the high level jobs, the fucking, coding and stuff and whatever design chungus. That's not lowly. But yeah, it's more like I don't know, people refuse to do lowly jobs, so they go for the high paying jobs. But the AI took the high paying jobs and then the immigrants took the other jobs. I think. I don't know. But yeah. I do think AI would have happened. Regardless of what anyone would have done. So I don't think AI ever solved people not like, oh, we don't have enough workers, we need to use AI. It was our workers are costing too much, can we replace them with AI? Or something. You know what I mean? I think there's always been enough people like wanting jobs. People just don't want to work shitty jobs. That's on the companies, And so I don't know, yeah, so it definitely is a little hot. And we just don't want to hire you. Where I've heard so many stories of where companies put out like fake job applications or like job offers openings because I guess like they get some like government stuff if they show like, look, we're actively hiring for people, but then they don't actually end up filling in those jobs because they don't actually like want to hire anyone new. Because we're in the age of like big I would get on into big capitalism where it's like, oh, stocks must constantly go up. How do we appease our shareholders? And like, well, they're looking for more and more things to cut off. So it's just, yeah, the jobs, I guess, less people. Chungus, but yeah. Well, anyways, I believe we can still try our best. And there's a chance, there's a hope for change. I believe. I know. I'm sorry though. I'm sorry. If you feel this way, I want to be a little hope pilled, Okay. Oh my gosh, thinking Commander Zenya is better than any therapist. I bet these were hot takes. Yeah. Wow. Well, I don't know. I hope I can be helpful and improve your life and make you better. So, I'm happy, I guess. I know therapists are difficult. You know, finding a good one, finding the right one. I don't want to completely say it's useless though. There could be times where it is good to go to a therapist actually for actual deep down mental issues or something. Like I don't know. I can't help you if you have chunky schizophrenia or something. I don't know. So yeah, but no, it is what it is. We'll have our ways to cope. Yeah. I'm happy to be your chunky, wonky girl. Princess, yeah, okay. Next door. Okay, so he's kind of one. The USA still uses the imperial system because they want to be special, and not because they cannot adopt to metric. Most scientists and technical jobs use it. Ooh, they're calling you lazy Americans. Ooh, are you insecure? You want to be special in front of big bro England? I don't know if this is real history, but I am pretty sure the imperial system happened explicitly because at the beginning of America, they wanted to like separate themselves from England or something, right? Right? Oh yeah, but now everyone just uses both anyways. Interesting. It is kind of more fun to say feet though, right? And football fields are the best measurements. No, England invented it. What? It's British? Wait, Americans, are you aware of this? You're using a British system. It's not even your own. Quick, invent something else. Maybe they stole it from the British then? Or something? But then the British were just like, ha ha ha, and we're gonna stop using it. That's crazy. Okay. Mushroom burgers, that should be the new universal measurement, yeah. I'm 3 burgers tall. Okay, next. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. How could you say this? But my traditions. Ooh. Big debate. What makes a Christmas movie, really, when you think about it? To me, it's the vibes. Okay? If you just feel the nice Christmas vibes. And well, it doesn't really feel Christmassy, honestly. But it does take place during Christmas. And I think there are some Christmas trees. I mean, honestly, I would choose other movies during Christmas before this movie. It does have a nice, like, ending, though, that feels kind of like Christmassy, good ending kind of vibes and stuff. Yeah, but to me, it's kind of like halfway, I guess. You know, I guess I would kind of accept it as a Christmas movie, but like it's not the most Christmassy. And there's some better stuff, but okay. Interesting. Oh, regardless of gender or occasion, you should never wear a room-filling fragrance. Fragrance is meant to be a nice detail that people only catch when they're close to you, not as soon as you enter a room. This seems very specific, highly specific. What are you talking about? I don't think I've ever experienced anyone wearing a room-filling perfume. Like this guy got pissed off. Some smelly motherfucker walked in and they're like, oh man, it's ruining my life. You know? Yeah, like I don't... Honestly, like I don't smell people. I don't have smell experiences. It's never happened to me. But I guess this is like a selling point. Like they advertise things as room filling. Smells. Okay, what about me? Penguin. I don't need any perfume or fragrance. I already fill the room. Right. It's hungry. Yeah. Maybe it's just for people who like really just want to cover up their smell. They're just like really insecure and really desperate. So they're like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna cover myself in this. Imagine. And some people like really like cover themselves in perfume, right? So if you like super cover with the room filling one, it's like super smell. Yeah. Well, hey, I mean, it's better than stinky smell, right? Maybe it would even be good if it's a nice smell. I don't know, but I wouldn't really know because I don't really experience this. So I can't really say like is it how it really is. I guess I'll take this though. I guess I will accept this. Yes, seems they're very passionate penguins about this. Yes. I told you, big bro. You gotta stop assaulting people with your stinky smell. Huh? Wait, what do you mean you weren't wearing any fragrance? 네. 장기. Okay, next. Feet are the sexiest part of the body. Oh my gosh, wait till you see what's on screen right now. Oh, try not to get too excited, Pengu. Interesting. Wait, people are saying no. Oh. There are a lot of parts of the body. So I guess it's pretty extreme to say this. I do respect the bros though. I do, yes. And you know, I kinda get it. The appreciation for feet, you know, it starts from the forbidden fruit. Because you often wouldn't think of feet, but you know, when you really think of it, you know, it's because feet, they're such a sensitive area. Okay, you can feel so much things from there. And also, it's connected to everything, okay? It's connected to, boom, sexy legs, okay? And then going up to the thick thighs, and then going up to even more. You know what I mean? So like, you know, I have come to appreciate like a good, nice foot pose, because like when you view it in context of the whole body, like it's nice. I guess. Yeah, chunky. And doesn't it just make your heart race to think about being stepped on? Like cute, soft, delicate feet, you know, shielded from the outside world, you know, dainty and yeah. Ha 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 ha. Okay. very interesting penguin. Personally, I just think a woman is sexy, so any part is good, right? Okay. Ooh, next. Ooh. Hot take. The Filet-O-Fish is the best McDonald's sandwich. It's got a crispy fish tartar sauce, is delicious, and the bun is perfectly steamed. The excuse for beef they have way inferior. The fries, let's be honest, were better years ago. The nuggets are actually okay, but not as good as the fish. Oh. Okay, I've actually heard this a couple times before. There is a big McDonald's Filet-O-Fish fandom out there. I've never actually had it before. I will say I do like fish and chips. Is it like fish and chips, but like in a burger? Because I mean, I don't like bones, of course, right? But I love tartar sauce and stuff. Or no, it's different, but it's still boneless, right? Also, like a big fish stick. I loved eating fish sticks as a kid. Oh my gosh, there's this one like picture book I used to read all the time, and the kids in it would always eat fish sticks. It made me want fish sticks. The fish at McDonald's has always made me sick. What? Oh my gosh. I guess there is that though, yeah. It's always a bit sussy ordering seafood, you know. I see though. I am a big nugget enjoyer, so you know. At least over here, I think the nuggets are better too, so. The nuggets kind of mug, but I guess it probably isn't too bad. Well, I never had it, so I can't really say. But I think I will agree their burgers are not the best. The last times that I've had their burgers, I've like felt sick afterwards. So yeah, I think those at least are definitely going downhill. Yeah. Okay. Next. Abolishing the death penalty was a huge mistake. You know, I'm pretty sure. I legit when I had a philosophy class in high school, we had to do like debates and on like these like moral positions, and I think something like this was literally like one of the topics we talked about. I think there are some states that still have it, right? It is kind of, you know, I only think it's a bit shaky because a ton of innocent people do get arrested. Like, that is a fact. You can't have 100% of all convictions are guilty people. So you definitely would be putting innocent people to die with something like this. And it's happened in the past where like new evidence comes out like years and years later that like exonerates whoever is like currently in jail, and they like catch like the real killer or convict. You know what I mean? So, well, yeah, it's a bit muzukashi, but then also with like actual criminals, they do stay in prison. They're like using up a lot of like government resources, right? State and government resources, you know, to feed them and all this stuff. So your taxes are going. So it would be better to get them out of there. But I mean, you could also argue, well, like really bad prisoners, is it better to keep them alive to deal with the things they've done and to get an easy out? I don't know. There's a lot of positions on this, and it's like it's hard to talk about. I guess. Yeah, Changi. I don't really have a big opinion on it because I'm not really too involved with this stuff. Yeah, like, is it like, you know, like you just maybe like save it for cases where you have like 100% proof, you know, like, because I'm sure there are cases like that, but then it's like, how do you even like differentiate between that, you know? I don't know. All the procedures around checkmarking someone getting death penalty is more expensive than housing them for life. Really? Oh, interesting. If that is more expensive, then that does kind of change things, I guess. Also, I don't really know like what the conditions are like in prison. Like, are there good prisons? Are there bad prisons? Like stinky ones where it's kind of all right in there, you know? Like if it's kind of all right in there, then like that would be kind of like you know, for like bad criminals, I guess. But I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, I think I'll leave it at that. Western Mecca marks Eastern Mecca. Okay. Next one. The feel of true heavy machinery made for killing marks walking armored dudes is so plastic to kids. Okay, I don't know what Western Mecca even looks like. Like what, Transformers? Aren't Transformers also walking dudes? Like they stand up and stuff? I don't know. I mean, I feel like they both have similar kinds of things, you know what I mean? Like the types of series. I don't know what BattleTech is. Actually. I don't. Well, I only really have experience with Gundam. I do like a Gundam. I mean, mecha anime. Mostly because like mecha anime, it's not really about the mecha. It's, you know, the mecha are like a vehicle for like character development and stuff, right? And it's just a way to have like epic battles and stuff, right? And I feel like the West doesn't really care about that. Just like, oh yeah, big battle, gun explosion, you know? So, yeah. I don't know if this is, that's hot, cold, who knows? I can't really comment because I don't really know much about that. Okay, next. Bullpup rifles are silly because the benefits of the full-length barrel in a more compact system are outweighed by the greater spread each physical movement of the rifle, be it coil or your physical body produces. What does this mean? It's a bullpup rifle. As opposed to what? Compared to what? But besides what kind of guns? I see. Penguins are very passionate about their interests, huh? Okay. Let me look it up. Just so we can know, I guess. Just looks like a rifle to me. Okay. Chunky. What about like a battle tag just to see what it looks like. Well, guys, these Bloods are still walking around too. This looks humanoid. You know, maybe bulkier, but I mean, it's not that different from Eastern anime fucking gunpla and shit. I'm sure there's types of shit like this in Japan too. Oh, trust me, it's different. My boy slap is better than the other boy slap. Okay. Alright, next. Gladiator is the most overrated film ever made. Ever. That is a spicy opinion. This guy hates the Gladiator. Alongside Raging Bull, but only old kids have seen that. Okay, I don't know that movie. Okay, we did do a watch along of Gladiator. I did think it wasn't that good. I think I rated it a 7 or something. But I still thought it was good. A lot of my appreciation for it is, at least it has, proper environments, and good set design and stuff, there's compared to fucking Marvel CGI slop, it's all filmed on a green screen, you know what I mean? Yeah. I think it's decent, I don't think it's overrated. It's just a nice manly feels movie. It does seem quite boy-coded. Yeah. You know what I learned? Apparently my dad loves this movie. My dad loves Gladiator. And he loves Russell Crowe. So you are dissing Papa Hima right here. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So we went to oh shit, what's it called? When we went to Pompeii, my dad was like, "Oh my gosh, it's just like a Gladiator." So yeah, okay. No. The movie Your Name is okay. Everyone's saying overrated here. It's extremely overrated, and the silent voice is 100 times better. 100 times. Gladiator's peak. They never make movies like that anymore. I mean, yeah, I would agree. There's a lot to enjoy about that movie for sure. Anyways, okay, wait now, but this one though. I'm sorry to break it to you, pal. A silent voice is also overrated. Oh, my teenage, edgy, slopper. Oh man, I'm being so bullied. I want to kill myself in Minecraft. If only there was a boy to save me. Or something. I don't know, yeah. I mean, okay, listen. I was around when these two movies were popular, okay? I know both of them very, very highly popular. I did like A Silent Voice more than Your Name. And I did used to think A Silent Voice was really good. But, over time, you just kind of learn and it's an alright movie, but it's not really honestly that different from Your Name. They're kind of the same genre of stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, 100 times. It's a little extreme, but yeah. Anyways, interesting. Makes me wonder the kind of person. Is this your favorite movie? Interesting. Well, I totally don't want to tease you for your mid opinions, big bro. So let's just leave it at that. Tuggy. In Xenoblade 2, Rex is one of the only characters with an actual good character design. Oh my god. If you don't know, Xenoblade 2 was kind of very controversial in the fandom because Xenoblade 2, they had anime waifus and stuff, and they were like, oh, why is my game turning to anime and Gunnar and big booba flopping everywhere? You know, and so a lot of people criticized the Xenoblade 2 designs for being too sexy, too sexualized, and all of that, you know. Personally, I do like pretty much all the character designs. It's kind of interesting. In that game, they actually, I think every character has a different artist. Maybe not every exact character, but there were a lot of artists that worked on Xenoblade 2. So there's different like art styles and different designs, which I think makes it makes it pretty interesting. What's the matter, Wookie boy? Scared of a few boobies? And yeah, Xenoblade 2 is still the highest selling one of all time of all the Xenoblade games. So fucking suck it. Yeah. Well, let's just look at Rex again. Honestly, I didn't really like Rex too much, you know, 'cause I'm not really into Shota, and he's kind of like, you know, he's a little Shota boy and stuff, and he's a little cringe sometimes. Okay, wait. There might be spoilers here for Xenoblade, so I guess warning. They're putting. Wait, let's just like Xenoblade 2 Rex. Okay, like here, you know, I thought his collar thing always looked kind of stupid. And I know, let's see. Oh, bro, what is this? Who's drawing this? Okay, wait. I'm gonna see. Okay, here. Look at his sign. You know, I think this is kind of stupid. Like, why does he have like a fucking phi window, like gap, with, like these, but then it's all like puffy down here, you know? And it's got like exposed shoulders. I mean, it almost looks like it's meant for a girl. You you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, otherwise, I mean, you know, it's got all the bells too. I think I like the gear designs, like the color scheme is good. Like, yeah, it's pretty interesting. I wouldn't say it's like terrible. There's another rendition looking very Shota. Over here. But yeah, I don't really like his fat ass collar though. I know like it attaches to his fucking helmet, but I still think that looks kind of stupid. Yeah, it's kind of right. I like all of like the Xenoblade 2 designs. Like let me see if I can pull them up. Yeah, my browser's a bit weirdly resized right now. Look at these. These sexy ladies. Okay. Oh, you know, I mean, she is really cute. Oh my god. I forgot you have Fury. It's just very nice as well. Like, wait, look at that. That's her ass, bro. That's her ass. She's like, fucking twisting her butt across set. It's very cute too. This lady's cute as well because she's kind of like all like, look at this, like, ooh, like got some pieces missing and stuff. I think they're also very, very creative and cool with all the designs. Zenobia here, like, she got the big fucking godlike appearance, you know. Yeah, you got the otaku glasses girl for those enjoyers, you know. Okay, I do like Rex's like his second design in Xenoblade 2. I do think that one is like a lot better. He still has a weird phi window though. Like, bros, guys, you really need to let them breathe like that? Yeah. Let's leave it at that, I guess. Oh man, this is making me want to play Xenoblade again. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for the next one. Okay. Some good ones with the rare blades are just a million art styles spread together. I mean, yeah, that's the point. they did use different artists, but I think it's kind of soulful, you know? And I'm not totally sure about this, but I think they didn't like think it would be that successful as Xenoblade 2, so it was also kind of like a lot of like, oh fuck it, let's just do a whole bunch of shit, but then it ended up being really successful. Maybe, I don't know. Chunky, okay. I know what this means. Who's Herman Holst? Okay, no, maybe let's skip that one. Ooh, okay, wait, okay. Now this is gonna be real spicy, guys. Lock in, okay? Gamers, dust off your keyboard. Alright. Crack those knuckles, okay? It's gonna be the argument of your life. I didn't realize this was controversial until I got pushed back from chat while Zenya was playing Dark Souls, but I guess I should make it clear there's no competitive advantage to using controller over keyboard and mouse in any game ever. Period. For example, in Dark Souls, you often use the Chongus targeting system, so you don't have to fidget with the right stick while in combat. With keyboard and mouse, I almost never use the targeting at close range because shifting the camera is as simple as moving the mouse slightly. I don't even need to take my fingers off of any buttons to do it. You could argue that moving with a control stick is easier for a beat game like Dark Souls, but superior camera control and keyboard and mouse completely negates that disadvantage. Want to move diagonally? Keep holding W and move the camera slightly, or simply hold W and A/E. Done. Keyboard and mouse is also better for cursor aiming, free aiming, navigating the menus, and toggling items. Meanwhile, I cannot think of a single objective advantage controller has over keyboard and mouse in Dark Souls. And keyboard and mouse is also better for pretty much any other game. Platformers, racing, shooting, RPG, strategy, even fighting games. Why do you think some people want hitboxes banned from fighting game tournaments? Because they want to keep using their little babu fight sticks they spent $200 on without losing all the time. All hitboxes do is mimic the advantage of a keyboard, precise button taps and deploy multiple fingers instead of rolling a clunky stick around. I have nothing against controllers, and it really doesn't matter in single-player games, but they're not really a better way to play anything. I hope I've made that clear. Damn, bro has been holding this in. Okay. Well, I just want to say, bro, have you tried a controller? Have you played a controller? Controller killed his parents. It's my mouth is just dropped. Kind of based. I say this because before I used controllers, I didn't get it either. I kind of grew up on the PC. I was playing PC for everything. I adapted to using keyboard, right? So I was like, yeah, I mean, what's wrong with keyboard? But once I use a controller, it is honestly so clear that some games are just designed with controllers in mind instead. And it does feel better, okay? Like, for example, controller, you just have like the 4 buttons, maybe the triggers and stuff, and they all get used. Whereas on the keyboard, because of how many keys there are, not all of them will get used, and so it can be kind of confusing actually, of like, what was the hotkey for this ability again, you know, like, because it's not intuitive, but like the feel of the controller is like, oh, like the strong attack is like the back one, you know, like that kind of thing. And so then, you know, I would argue you can actually play better with that. In a lot of cases too, using the analog stick, it's much easier to do a range of movement than moving your mouse in the same kind of way. You know what I mean? I mean, mice actually don't really have as precise of a movement as an analog stick does. I think you can scientifically say this, okay? Even if you cope with a mouse, you know, or something. But yeah, especially like older games, I do think they're a lot better with controller. Yeah, and you know, I think like if the top players are doing something, it's for a reason. Playing Dark Souls with a Nintendo Power Glove. Oh my god, that's the real fucking peripheral we should be using. Yes. Trigger sensitivity for racing games is a lot nicer on controller. Yeah, true. I do think on controller, it's at least easier to do like slight, precise movements. And stuff. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't know, I feel like the mouse is kind of like harder. I mean, what, you're gonna need like a really high like DPI or something, and it's really easy like to mess up, you know, and like you know, and you really got like your hand is gonna get sweaty holding on that or something. I don't know. I mean, for shooters, of course, mouse is better for the like exact position, like precision you need and stuff, like aiming. But yeah. I think for Dark Souls in particular, it seems like there's people who have used both of those. I haven't tried with keyboard mouse, but I do think it would feel weird. Well, yeah, maybe it's because I'm used to controller, but you know, trust developers, or just use what you want. Maybe it's a little silly to argue over which one is objectively better because, well, yeah, but I would argue over what the developers want you to use. Maybe that's the objective best because that's what they designed it for. And I mean, yeah, you can really tell like the difference in like the ease of use. You know what I mean? Interesting though. Thank you. Okay, next. Freeman Beyond Journey's End is a mid-show. What about half controller for the movement joystick, but have a mouse for the camera? Bro, that would be so jank, man. Imagine. You'd have to like have like move your hands around so much. No way. Okay, let me see. Sorry. Free run time. Is this the quality slop meme? Huh. You only like it because it's good. I will say, I do think Season 2 was worse than Season 1. Because Season 2, they were just kind of rehashing, like, all the things they did in Season 1, and it did become very, like, predictable, and, you know, kind of, like, hey, like, we got it. Like, we got what you're doing here. You know? But yeah. I mean, I can accept this opinion, I guess. You know, maybe you don't like the slower pacing. Maybe you don't like Freeman as a character. You know? But that's just like your opinion, man. But I mean, out of all shows that get like universally praised and stuff, I think Freeman is the one that doesn't deserve it. It's definitely a little weird. How can I watch such a hype moments in Aura? I mean, I don't know. Literally, I don't even know what like their thing is, but yeah, maybe it's just like an elitist thing. You know, you don't like it when something just gets too popular. Maybe they just like other kinds of things way more. I don't know. Maybe they just want to be a contrarian. Well, possibly. I do think, I don't know, maybe people do kind of like rate things too highly, perhaps. Like, if you think of like, cause maybe his 6, 7. Oh my god! Wait! Get it? 6 to 7. Roku nana. Maybe what he considers like a 6, 7 is like what you would consider like a 9, 10. You know, like you ever see those anime lists or whatever, where like everyone gives like everything like a 9, a 10 or whatever, you know, 8, 9, 10, 8s, whatever, like all that stuff. So, you know, because you just think like everything is good, you're just like always impressed and stuff. But, you know, maybe I guess it's like if you really like critically think about it, you know, it's like, well, you know, I'm not gonna be overly nice to this thing, you know. I mean, because I guess you can consider 6 to 7. 6, 7. Still, you know, good ratings. It's still like above a pass, you know. So it's like, yeah. I mean, maybe he just considers other things to be way better, and he's like, I can't say this is better than my other chungas that I like. So it's a 6 to 7. It's a 6, 7. Yeah. Yeah. Go through your MAL, guys. Your MAL pages. Reevaluate all the scores. Like, are these things really that hard? Interesting. But yes. Well, thank you, Alice, for the heated discussion, Mr. Freeman hater. Anyways. Next one. Ooh, is this gonna upset the boys? Steak is not great. It's mid at best. Plus, no matter any method you use to cook it, the doneness it finishes at, and even slicing against the grain, it always ends up being too chewy and annoying to swallow. Oh my gosh, I think this is quite hot, but I actually agree. I don't really like steak myself. Like, I would rather just have like a hamburger steak, you know, if I want like that meaty kind of taste and feel, you know what I mean, like a hamburger and stuff. But like actually like steak, like the meat for the sake of the meat, like I don't know, it just feels, for me it just feels like kind of like heavy and stuff and like too rich. Sir, my lobster's too buttery. I mean, it's true sometimes, okay? But I really never had a good steak, or maybe it's a vegetarian, or it's a woman. Maybe it's just a woman opinion. Mo don't like steak. But yeah, also, it kind of, you know, reminds me of my brethren, so it scares me. And why should I like steak? I'm a freaking cow. That's cannibalism. can only eat a few bits of steak before I feel full. I mean, exactly. Like, I can see it's good in like a little bit, but like a lot in no way. Iron deficient opinion? Ha, joke's on you. I take iron supplements. Ha. Daily vitamin routine. Right. I do kind of prefer chicken, actually. I never had Chick-fil-A, actually. I kind of want to, though. I hear it's very famous in the States. Right. I see, guys. I know a lot of people have like steak. It's the best thing ever. And if you don't like it, you just haven't had a good one, I guess. Chunky. Huh. Well, I don't know, man. Maybe keep trying. But then I feel like it's like what? Yeah, try all of the doneness to see which doneness you like best, all the different ways of cooking it, you know. It is a bit of a hassle. Like, if you just don't like it, then why should you be forced to keep trying, keep having it? I like steak, but it's a bit boring. Ooh. I can get that, though. I can get that, yeah. I mean, you know, have some creativity, big bro. Genius. Okay. Next, though. Social media doesn't make people dumb. It just shows who is dumb already. Dang. Were you always dumb, big bro? I don't know. I think it does elevate a certain type of people, you know? Like the content brain people. Because it's just kind of a matter of fact. Before social media, you know, all these like dumbass like TikTokers and stuff, they didn't have anywhere to go. They didn't have any platform. Nobody cared about them. But because they post like silly dumb stuff online and everyone sees it, like then they get like elevated and it's like, oh, they get like actual like fucking careers out of that, and their influence does kind of spread. And you know, do people like get conditioned into thinking something is funny, you know, like, oh, this is popular, so it must be funny, therefore I think this is funny too, and now my humor is based off of this, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I think it does have a little bit of an effect of an impact. I mean, I've heard like kids these days, they're always on their phones, you know. I heard in classes like it's really hard to get kids' attentions. Their cognitive ability, you know, is like going down and stuff. And these are like innocent kids, you know. You can't just say all these kids are just born dumb. You know? But yes. Perhaps in mind, you know, we do need to be stimulated by more than just social media. Yes. Maybe you would say like, oh, you'd have to be dumb in the first place to even use social media. But, you know, there are like these tricks, you know, this fucking cognitive shit. I mean, you know, rage baiting, algorithms. It's hard to avoid, you know, they suck you in, you know, so I don't fault people for getting caught up in that stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, and like doom scrolling, and you know that. Yeah, I would say blame the companies. For that stuff, yeah. Rage baiting is never gonna stop, unfortunately. And when people found out that being angry makes people comment more, it's over. It's so over. I mean, think about it. When you see something nice that you like, I mean, you don't even think to comment on it. You're just like, yeah, that's cool, whatever. But when you see something that really enrages you, it's like, I have to prove them wrong. You know, so you engage more, and that makes the post more popular and stuff. And then they exploit that. Yeah. My motivates me enough. Yeah. You get your dopamine from here. Yeah, who needs social media? Penguins are real. 10 billion IQ. You get it all from your Zenya Hima of content, yeah. People used to know not to feed the trolls 15 years ago, not anymore. Unfortunate, yeah. There's also bots too, you know, making it even worse. Anyways, wow. Having out a hot take, but mind break is a million times better than hypnosis. Talking about tags. I see. I mean, they can both be good. It's interesting though. I guess this is what guys think. Hey, you wanna mind break me? You wanna make me completely useless and dumb and stupid and only thinking about one thing? Chica. There. Wow, we'll see. Now, I watched a movie about that recently. It's called Obsession. Doesn't really end that well. Well, we'll see it, I guess. Handbrake is metered more in 2 hours. So I hate it by association. I can get it, I guess. I mean, I feel like it does usually end kind of badly, you know? It's kind of like bleak endings. You know what I mean? Mind break works because someone just gets so like fucked up and stuff. You know, can we do like a light mind break, like a you know, little you know? I see. Okay. Oh, interesting. We're passionate about this. Penguins. So be scared. You really want to ruin my life? We'll see. Okay. I'll remember that for later. I think horror movies aren't as scary anymore. Next one. I think perhaps you've just gotten older. It's kind of a consequence, you know, you mature more, you get more used to things, like things just like aren't as scary, you know. I think a real comparison of this would be like watching an old horror movie and a new horror movie, for example, and seeing like, okay, is the old one like really better? But there's also like, you know, there's different standards, like, because you could say movies as a whole are kind of going downhill for a lot of reasons, you know, for a lot of reasons. But I'll say too, there were a lot of like horror movies that were old that I saw that weren't really like scary, you know. I hate getting old. I can't go to haunted houses anymore. Because it's not scary, right? No, you're right. You're like safe to go. No charges. It's just not scary anymore. I don't think I've ever been to a haunted house, actually. I think old horror movies were more suspenseful and filled with more dread. I mean, perhaps. I don't know. I think you could also just say that it was more of a trend back in the day, so people were maybe like trying more. I think maybe these days studios don't take as much of a chance on horror. Like they don't like want to make those movies. Although I mean, horror was, I think it's always been kind of popular because they are cheap to produce, but they can have very big returns if they do get popular and stuff. But yeah. So it's interesting. I do think there are some new ones though that have been quite good recently. Maybe you could check it out. I don't know. It's hard to measure. Like, as scared. Like what? Like freaking measure? Are you basing it on? You know what I mean? Yeah. I wonder, like, what's the scariest movie I've seen? Cause like I've never really been like really that scared by something, to be honest. Like, shit keeping me up at night. I mean, you know, those Korean movies, like they do hit like pretty hard. The new Korean ones, you know, probably all of them, to be honest. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Question mark. I think there was in the 2010s especially a trend of like jump scare movies, so I think horror movies kind of got a bad reputation because of that. But I do think these days it's not really like as explicit. Like, I've seen a lot of more recent movies that like weren't really like that, you know, like Barbarian, Backrooms, Obsession. I've seen Talk to Me as well. I don't think that was like that scary though. Some other ones, you know, if they made a movie about having a job. Yeah, terrifying. It's called The Office. Scariest show of all time. Okay. Next though. Hot take, I think lore videos suck. Bowers. That's a vulgar word. Interesting. I do know some people are very passionate about lore. I do kind of agree though that it's kind of like, I don't really care that much about, you know, the lore. You know, and I think when a series focuses too much on the lore, you know, it's a little lame, but I mean, it can be fun too to learn more about like the backstory of something. But well, okay, does lore videos mean like something in particular? You know, like they're just like a retelling of something, or they're just like listing off like all of the lore that like you should already know or something? You know what I mean? Because I guess like if someone is just like reading shit off, you know, that can be kind of boring, right? And it's like, you know, like I'm not really too engaged with like that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I'm more interested if they're like saying like something new, or like they're putting together like maybe like behind the scenes stuff, or you know, interesting facts like theories and stuff. You know what I mean? So, you know, but yeah, I think it definitely can be like a lazy type of lore video. So those would suck. Yeah. Hitler videos where they inject their own speculation on shit. Wait, no, to me that's better. That's like higher quality. Like you're actually like engaging with the media and you know, trying to add it to it instead of just like regurgitating to me 10 pages of obscure shit of what all the little NPCs are doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyways. Interesting move. Okay, next one. Waffles are better than pancakes. I do like waffles better. Yes. I think it's easier to make bad pancakes than bad waffles. Waffles are a little bit higher, right? I mean, sure, good pancakes are really good, but a lot of people like don't really make good pancakes. Like can be like too fucking dry and stuff. You know what I mean? And kind of like floury or something. You know what I mean? But waffles are fun. They have little like ribs and edges and little pockets and stuff, and it's more fun. Yeah, so do you like waffles? How we like waffles? Do you like pancakes? How we like pancakes? Do you like French toast? How we like French toast? Can't wait to get a mouthful. Waffles, waffles. You know that song? I love that as a kid. Yeah, I would put French toast so above both of them, because I do think that is the best, the peak, the richness of it. Yes. Back sports. Back the World Cup. I hate ball. I hate stupid sweaty man. Right. You know, this is really a hot take. Depends who you're asking. Because we're not normies here. I think maybe most people agree. The sports are, yeah, I don't know. A stupid waste of time. Yeah, I need my anime. And stuff. Yeah. It was never fun to me, but I don't know. I was a stupid antisocial kid. I think I can be a good way to bond with people, I guess. Whatever. Who needs that? Am I right? My shut-in loner wolf bros. Oh, woo. Okay, yes. But hey, no, there's other ways to exercise, so you know I don't need to run around kicking a stupid ball. Okay. Next. The anime culture changed too much in the last year. Whereas was incompetent nerdy hero. Okay, I don't know what this last line means. But I guess maybe oh, maybe they're saying like they want to see an incompetent nerdy hero. I mean, what, is that not anywhere? Really? Is that like self-inserts? Oh, well, I do think it definitely has changed though. Lots of more normies in it. Tourists, you know. I know. Back in the day, this feels cringe to say, but there's a lot more like, I guess, like moe around, and cute girls and stuff, and lollipops, yeah, and I guess like harem shows. So like you could argue like, oh, but the harem shows were all trash. I mean, I never really liked the harem shows either, but I mean, they were more popular and stuff. So I mean, it has kind of changed. Yeah, you know what I mean? Oh, and then yeah, and then once like a Sword Art Online got popular, it was like isekai, which is like everywhere. Yeah. Dude is unsatisfied that like 15 years of the anime is useless idiot male protagonist gets cute girls. Well, you know, you could go back and watch those old shows actually, right? I mean, there's still like so many old ones. You don't have to watch the new stuff. Yeah. I do, you know, I mean, I kind of get it, but at the same time, there are more anime coming out than ever before. So surely there is something for you, right? You could say it's only been getting better. I mean, in terms of like quality, you know, although I guess we're talking about the culture here, I guess. Sort of the subject matter of what's going on. Well, I don't know. I think we should have all types of characters and protagonists so everyone can relate and have fun. Yes. Interesting though. You know, I should catch up with what is happening this season of anime because I am curious. I haven't been able to watch for a while. Okay. Next though. Ben Affleck has the best portrayal of Batman as a character, but his movies were mid at best compared to Christopher Nolan, Christian Bale Batman movies. Okay, so now this is about the casting of Batman. I have seen like a bit of the Ben Affleck Batman because I watched that like DC hero movie. I forget what it was called. The Heroes Assembles and stuff. And yeah, I do think Ben Affleck does make a good Batman. Like he does kind of sell it well as a kind of like bit of a rich asshole, like a little bit like this scruff vibes and whatever. I haven't seen though much of the other Batman movies if I were to be honest. So like I can't say like any of them are better, but no, actually I did see that one. I think I did see one Christian Bale Batman movie, Batman Returns or something with the penguin guy. And yeah, he did feel like a little weird. It might be because I was used to the Ben Affleck Batman, but you know, I guess like Ben Affleck is like older, so it's kind of like, you know, maybe if it's my idea of like a Batman better or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting, but cool that they all feel different, I guess. Zenya looks so British. What do you mean by that? British? What about me is British? Oh, is it because I'm dying in the heat? Yeah, rest in peace. Is it still bad, UK bros? EU bros. I'm sure it still is. It's still kind of bad here. Getting maybe a little bit better, but yeah. It ain't stopping. We still got months of summer, baby. Right. Okay. I like to eat my pizza and poutine cold. Fight me. Oh my gosh. Pizza I can kind of get. I actually do kind of like leftover pizza that you keep in the fridge and then you don't like heat it up. It does actually, it's a big vibe, you know what I mean? It does actually go pretty well together. I mean, because it's basically like bread, right? It's kind of like a sandwich. But poutine, that's heresy, guys. You know what poutine is? Okay, it's fries with gravy and cheese curds, okay? It's supposed to be hot because like hot gravy, okay, it slightly melts the cheese curds, okay? And then the fries are nice and fresh. So like, what do you mean cold? Bro, your gravy is cold it's gonna make everything all soggy. The fries are soggy as fuck. The cheese curds are just sad. Like, what do you mean? Like, but that's definitely heresy. It's meant to be hot. That's definitely a hot take. Shall I say a cold take? You get it? You know? I mean, I guess it wouldn't be like terrible to have like cold poutine. Like, you could definitely like tank it, you know? It wouldn't be that bad, but definitely better to have it hot and fresh. I'm hungry, yes. Gooey. Cold gravy is not wholesome. I mean, yeah, like, you know, who wants cold gravy? Yeah. Okay, next. Big Zenya is better. You mean Zancy? I know there are some Zancy enjoyers out there. And thank you for that. I'm glad you like her. I do kind of sometimes feel like, you know, yeah, I should use her more. I mean, it's a really beautiful model. So maybe I will. I don't know. I do like playing different characters. Yeah, I've just not really thought lately about like how to incorporate it into stuff. Okay. Next door. AM and PM are an abomination. Ooh, it's 4:45 PM right now. Ooh, I'm scared. Okay. Well, I think this is definitely hot. Cause, you know, it's a little bit confusing all the time when you're talking in the big numbers, you know what I mean? It's just easy to go by, you know, the 12 hours and stuff. 14:45 very understandable. No, see, you got that wrong. 14:45 is 2:45. For my time, it would have to be 16:45. You see, like, there's like, it's a little bit, like, I'm not saying it's hard, but there's like that little bit of extra mental effort to really understand what you're talking about. And like, personally, like, in my mind, I function the 12-hour clock, you know, 4 in the morning, 4 in the afternoon, you know. Right now, I think like, yeah, it's 4 right now. I don't think like, oh, it's like 16 o'clock. That just feels weird. I guess. But like, yeah, maybe I can like kind of understand like a little bit, like in some situations it's more convenient to go by like 24 hours and stuff, but yeah. No. I will keep my pee on. Thank you. Yes, it's nicer. You know, I would guess it. You look like a weirdo tryhard. But like, actually, it's like 16 o'clock right now. You're gonna look at you like, what, bro? You know, okay. Interesting. Alright, next. Oh god, another Dark Souls hater. Or, I mean, more like a big Dark Souls opinion. Dark Souls is overrated. I enjoy your talks during the streams, but I swear, every month someone is doing a playthrough of Dark Souls and I can't stand it. It's almost always the same feeling. If anything, play Bloodborne instead. Yes, I know it's on a PC, but I'm sure you can find a PS4 somewhere. And a copy of the game, by the way. This is in no way a hateful review of the game. I'm just tired of seeing it almost every week from someone playing. Also, the halberd sucks. It's not cool at all. Play any other build. Thank you for not using the halberd. Wow. I see. I didn't know halberd was. Is that a popular weapon? I just go Zweihander because that's what all of my penguins tell me. To get. Have all the respect. What do you mean you're paying attention to other people? What? There's only one VTuber I know playing Dark Souls, and that's Zenya Hima. Well, JK. I mean, but, well, also seconds. I kind of understand, you know, a bit of Dark Souls fatigue, but it's kind of applies to everything, you know, like, man, I'm sorry. Streamer plays popular thing that people wants to see. Oh, the horror. You know, it's like people play Minecraft all the time. People play, you know, current popular game all the time. Like, I'm sure you're gonna see 10 billion Pal World streams as well. You know, you're gonna be like, oh man, this is overrated, you know. That's just that's the culture, I guess. The streamer culture, you know. And Dark Souls is a bit of a rite of passage, I guess. It does feel like, you know, everyone wants to experience it, I guess. But, you know, I do kind of understand as well, you know. I thought about it myself too, of like, well, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm just streamer number 10 billion playing Dark Souls again for the first time. You know, what value am I really bringing with that, I guess. You know, it's why I tried to do some special challenges with some of my previous Dark Souls streams to make them like more interesting and stuff. Cause like I do kind of get it, and like I want to stand out, and well, sometimes playing the popular thing, you know, you don't stand out, but at the same time, you kind of feel like, well, how do you get like any attention at all then? I don't know. You know what I mean? And well, clearly there is an audience for it if people keep wanting to stream it and others keep wanting to watch it. And well, yeah, I don't think it's exactly trivial to just get a PS4 or get a copy of this old game, you know. It's kind of a lot of effort. I know most people don't want to do. So, well, yes, it is okay to not watch streams sometimes if you don't like it. You know, I get it. I understand. I do want to make my streams, you know, a bit more different. I do kind of understand, I guess, if you're just watching the same thing over and over and over, it can get annoying. It's how streamers are, though. Unfortunately, I guess. Yeah, everyone wants a piece of the pie. Yummy. Yeah. Like I said, bro, good luck the next couple weeks. I hope you like Pal World. I hope you like GTA 6 when that comes out. Yeah. It is what it is. Yeah. I try to not always play, you know, these super popular games and stuff, but you know, there's a reason it happens, I guess. But yeah. Let's go to the next one. I guess Dark Souls is different because it's kind of... It's stayed like over the years. Like, it's not a new game. It's just like kind of eternal. But yeah. So I guess I can kind of get that too. But well, like I said, it is what it is. It is what it is. The standing bidet sink is the fastest, most hygienic, and funnest place for a guided pitch. What is this? What's a standing bidet? Wait, sink. Wait. Do you just literally mean the sink? In the sink. You go in. Wait. You do it in the sink. Wait. No way. Bro, you're gonna fuck up your sink. It's gonna get all freaking stinky and nasty. It's not meant for that. It's not designed for that. You're gonna like fuck up your pipes or something. I don't know. R/sink pissers. I'm not surprised that that is an actual thing. Actually, it has it more fun. Can you really like reach the sink though? I mean, you need like a pretty like low sink, right? Because I mean, how do you reach up there? You know, you need your torso to at least be on level with the sink thing. But doesn't that mean you're like bending down to wash your hands or something? I don't know. To not use less water. I mean, are you really gonna like fucking scratch for those small level of water differences? It's gross! You'll get splashback from hitting the water of the toilet. Well, I've heard you can get splashback sometimes. This guy said it's the most hygienic, so they're saying like no splashback. I don't know, man. I think your pipes are gonna be fucked up eventually. You know, in the long term. You sink pipes at me or something. I don't know. Ah, it's causing me time. What do you even mean it's fun? Why is it more fun? Because you feel like an extra degenerate? I'm pissing in the sink that little sis is gonna wash her hands in. Gosh! Perfect! Hey, next! Christopher Nolan is a tryhard. None of his movies are worth watching. Each of them is like a blunt hammer that mercilessly pounds, and an impotent message wrapped in an overcomplicated story proceeds to hammer that directly into the audience's face with no subtlety at all. The man is as much of a hack as M. Night Shyamalan. Ding dong, and no one else sees it. Wow, no one would ever have this opinion. I see. Well, I kind of disagree. I do like a lot of his movies. You know? Maybe is it a little pretentious? Sure, you could call it that. But it is nice, you know, movie making. It's especially his older works, I feel. Perhaps maybe his newer ones, maybe they're more theatrical. I don't know. But I still like it. Saying none of his movies are worth watching. That's a bit extreme, bro. But okay.
Friends?
I understand, you know. Some people just have like thinking problems. I was saying one about you, bro, thinking you are better than everyone. Because, ooh, man, I totally get it. I know all his movies, so it's just so obvious, bro, you know. Maybe you're a bit of a hack. Just, you know, just saying, just, you know, chunky, yeah, just, you know, something to understand. Okay. Next. Gordon Ramsay is not a good cook. Being a good cook makes you understand the ingredients and how to use them. Gordon merely follows the recipes that he has learned. Takes his burned grilled cheese, for example. He does not know how to cook. Bro has a garage. Damn. I mean, I've never had his food, so it's hard to say, really. Like, I mean, Gordon is a chef and not a cook. Ooh, what's the difference? I mean, God forbid someone follow a recipe. Oh man, I guess I'm not a cook either. you know? What did Gordon do to you, my dude? Yeah. His pizza restaurant was the best pizza I've ever had. Yo. Oh my gosh, man. Now I want it. Yeah. I mean, I hear his food is good, you know? I mean, you could argue, like... I mean, yeah, he's more of a personality. I mean, who even knows if he even cooks anymore? Has he ever cooked? Or was he just a psyop, you know? A face to be marketed, you know, because of his angry Britishisms, you know? But, I mean, I'm sure he can still cook somewhat competently, you know? Is he the best ever? I mean, probably not. But... I would like to go to some of his restaurants, yeah. Anyways, wait, is this like some viral meme or something? Burned grilled cheese. I don't know about this. Did he fuck up a grilled cheese? Guys, to be honest, you gotta give him, you know, a bit of slack. He's not used to cooking poor people's food anymore. He's trained under one of the best chefs in the world, so... Ooh, really? Wait, who's Gordon Ramsay's senpai? Why doesn't that guy have, strongest restaurant? Marco Pierre White. Wow, that sounds so fancy. You guys really know the big cooking world, right? I was trying to make a fancy version of a grilled cheese and it didn't end up looking like a regular grilled cheese. That's about it, really. Oh, I see. Well, guys, don't knock it before you try it, okay? It's easy for you to say, oh, that looks chungus behind the screen, but I don't know. Maybe it's still good, you know? Maybe doing things different, you know? That's what a cook does, you know? Instead of just, you know, doing the same chunky as everyone else, put his own spin on things, you know? Yeah, I mean, aren't cooks supposed to be revolutionizing things, thinking of new stuff, ways to use things? So I have personality now, but I don't think he'd be where he is today if he could not cook at a high level. Yeah, you know, that's just true. It's true. I do agree. I know, guys, no, you never accidentally burned something. I mean, you know, he's just being real with that, you know. It can still be good, you know, sometimes. Still quite edible. But yeah. Interesting, though. Interesting, take, I guess. Blood was, I guess, too lazy to record another tape. Lord of the Rings is boring. Ooh, that's very well beloved series, especially among the boys. And do you stream on Twitch? I stream everywhere. Yeah. Well, you know, I can kind of get it. Like, yeah, like you're a little like wrong, and I'd be curious to like, okay, like what is not boring to you? But I mean, it is a really long bunch of movies and stuff, and I don't know, maybe you're not into fantasy stuff. Then, you know, that's your right. You know, because I wouldn't say like it's objectively like everyone has to like it. You know what I mean? Maybe the pacing is a bit slow for you. Maybe the movies are a bit too long. Maybe you're not into, you know, the elves and the wizards and the hobbits and all that stuff, and you just like other kind of things, you know? Friends? I mean, you're missing out on an amazing piece of work, but, you know, I guess you have other stuff. You gotta, like... It's okay, just get some bad drink Lord of the Rings because this chalky milk runs out. I don't want to be mean and just say, oh, it's an ADHD zoomer thing and speed. No. but definitely a bit unfortunate. Surely you could appreciate, the slow shots and the atmosphere and stuff, I'd rather just read the damn book. Shit's boring on screen. Oh, okay. Now that's interesting, actually. It's like, bro, it's not because of the subject matter, it's just because I like the book better, Freaking manga versus anime. I mean, a lot of people say like the manga is better because you can go through it a lot faster than an anime. You gotta sit through slow, boring shots. People take their long ass time to speak. I guess I can kind of get it, but I still think the movie's very good. It's interesting though. Oh, this guy just said in general also. Yeah, interesting. Never seen them all the way through. Same with Star Wars. You have to. You gotta. They're so good. Rah. Okay. World of Warcraft is better than Final Fantasy XIV in every aspect. Does it have Kakarot though? And does it have my epic JRPG classes? And what about my ERP and role playing? Yeah. Checkmate. Chuds. Boom. Final Fantasy 14. Go for something. Wow is for watch up streamers. Ooh, wow is for the boomers. Yeah. I respect both though. Just make sure you're stocked up on your mana if you're playing World of Warcraft. But 14 is way better. Ooh, yeah. This is a big MMORPG culture war. If you play MMOs, it's one of these two. Those are people suffering from Stockholm Syndrome. No, guys, it's okay. You can play the classic servers. It's just like the good old days. Right. Honestly, oh man, I'm kind of sad like that I don't play Final Fantasy XIV. I've tried to get into it so many times because I love the aesthetics of it, I like Final Fantasy. I think it's like really pretty art style. I mean, I like the Kakarot too and stuff. I like the job system, I guess. It can be like so many jobs and stuff. But it's just so slow. It takes so fucking long to do anything. You need 10 more billion hours to progress. And I can't play for that long. It's worse than gacha games, guys. Okay, you fucking harp on me for your swinger dailies and at least I only play like fucking, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes every day and I can still make good progress. If I was Fantasy 14, it's like, yeah, you have to spend fucking weeks, months on that shit to get to the good stuff. Not to mention, well, yeah, you need a monthly sub. I do understand why you need a monthly sub. Like, that's how they keep the content good, but you don't need that with gachas and stuff, so... I mean, yeah, it's, and you're a full skipper, too. Yeah, bro, when I was playing Final Fantasy 14, like, the start of the story, I'm just like, skip, come on, click through, so let me get to the quest! Yeah, so it's a bit sad. Like, yeah, wouldn't it be cool if we could play Final Fantasy 14 together? But I don't want to do that. I don't want to ask that of you, so it is what it is. All MMOs are like that. So yeah, it is what it is, man. If only I got into it when I was younger, but then I was too poor to pay for a sub. Whatever. 24-man penguin raid. Did I go to 24? Bro, that'd be crazy. That'd be so fun. Oh, man. Okay. Well, anyways. Localization is good. and any translated media from foreign languages would read or feel like shit without it. Are there people who disagree with this? I thought, you know, because isn't the alternative just like not having it localized, not having any official English versions? Like, what, you want to rely on fan translations all the time? Oh, surely you're like paying those fan translators too, right? You're not just like using all their work for free. Chungus. I do know some people dislike like specific localizations. I know there can be like quote unquote bad ones, you know, they don't properly translate the context and stuff, certain words. Like, you know, don't match up, like, because Japan has like lots of cutesy words for things that don't really have like an English equivalent. Which like I can kind of guess. I can't exactly blame these like companies or whatever, because like they want it to be like understandable to like anyone that would get it. Like, yeah, just like assume of like, oh, only hardcore high level weebs, you know, all my fancy stuff are gonna get these things, you know. But yeah. Okay. I mean, surely there's some bad localizations, but I think it's pretty insane to act like all localization like is bad and just to be against it on principle. You know what I mean? I don't know. I've read good things that were officially translated. I think the only instance I've really been like screwed over is, I know like Fire Emblem Fates, when they were bringing it from Japan to the West, they did like change a lot of features and like remove some stuff like the petting minigame, like the and stuff. But yeah, but I feel like these days, like, if anything, it's getting better because there's more of a push for like everything to be released like at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's like people are advocating more for having like the same experiences, you know. I do think you might be a little rage baited by what you see on social media, and you think the few examples you've seen of bad cases represent everything, but like, you know, guys, the gacha games they're playing, that's localization. You're playing it in English, right? They weren't originally English, you know? But I mean, I think it's just fine, right? I mean, in the majority of cases. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, my Xenoblade games, those were localized, I guess. I don't think they were bad. I have no problems with those at all for how it was. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know, it's really worth getting so caught up in these little things. I just enjoy like what I got. Difference between translation and localization, I guess, but it's kind of like, you know, you can't exactly word for word just translate every single thing, because you have to move it around a little bit, because like the sentence structure is a bit different. But like, I guess if you want to be like so fucking pedantic about it, of like localization, like if you're only talking about like when they change things specifically for a Western audience, then yeah, I guess I can get that. I've not really experienced, you know, too many of those cases. I'm not really like angry about things, you know what I mean? But I mean, I don't know. If you wanna, you know, spend your time getting all freaking angry about it, then you know, it's on you. I guess. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but well, which I know some cases are worse than others. Yeah. As long as you don't completely change the original meaning. Yeah. They're doing their best. No, I don't know. You know, if the alternative is you don't even get things in English, then you know, you gotta take it, I guess. And you know, it's a big ask to rely on other people to do it all for you and do it correctly, I guess, you know. But yeah, I mean, or you can just learn the original language yourself, and then you'll have no problem at all. Okay. Cinema Roll is way better than Chikawa. Yeah. It's not true. Chikawa has way more soul. I have a whole video about this, okay? Cinema has been losing in the rankings, okay, guys? The stocks are going down. It's time to invest in Chikawa. Okay, yeah, Usagi would kick Cinema's ass. The Chikawa merch is way cuter. Okay, Cinema is for stupid babies. This is the enlightened adult. Okay. Some movies should have never had a sequel. I mean, yeah. Cash grab sequels, making things worse. That does happen. They call it Electric Boogaloo for a reason. Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe this is a bit ice cold, to be honest. I think a lot of people would agree. Well, it's sad though, very sad. Most Harry Potter fans may hate Dolores Umbridge only to grow up and behave exactly like her. You mean like the Disney adults? The Karens? Ugh. Well, I think it's a bit much to say most. Really, most. I like Harry Potter. I didn't grow up like her. You know what I mean? But, you know, to also be fair, Harry Potter fans, that's a large group of people. Of course, there's gonna be some that would end up like her, I guess. But, you know, what about the boys? It's like half of the people. Boys can't be Dolores Umbridge by principle. I mean, unless you're thinking of like a boy version. Dolores Umbridge, she was like the cranky old hag that's introduced in book 5. She's like very strict and like about the rules, you know. Like you got to stick to the traditional rules, and she made Harry Potter like write his name in blood, you know, in detention. Like that was the thing, you know. It's just like very much like basically a big stick up her ass. You know, well, I don't really think most people are like that, to be honest, but okay. Interesting. How much more is left? I don't think I can finish everything, unfortunately. The warrior spirit or ethos is definitely not enough for a lot of people. Like, bro, you're not fucking Sisyphus. You'll fucking fail because you created a plan without considering your true limits of your abilities or lived world, bro. Damn, so true, Diogenes. I don't get what he's talking about. You gotta be a warrior and a lover. You know, it can't just be all strong chungus. You know, you gotta love and stop fucking. I don't know. Yes, I think this is a reference to something. I don't know if I get it, but okay. I see. Yeah, okay. Joker 2 Fully As is actually a fantastic movie, one of the best of 2024. People did not like it because they had expectations of what they wanted to happen instead of listening to what the movie and this take on the character was. Wow, yes, I remember when this movie came out, everyone was hating on it. I never saw it, actually, kind of because of that. But I did see there is some support for the movie, actually. And I can kind of understand it. I feel people may just kind of like hate on it, like on principle, because it wasn't like the first movie. But maybe it is good. Maybe it does stand on its own. I would be curious. I am curious too to see it, to be honest. Yeah, and you know, I feel people too easily just ride this bandwagon of hate, you know? You gotta see it for what it is. The submission is from Pippa. Wow, listen, man. She's right? Question mark. I don't know. I don't remember what came out 2024, but maybe we'll watch this next. Pineapple on pizza is good. Okay, guys, there was a lot of submissions about this. I think it's decent. I had it one time. I was a little pleasantly surprised, but I would not willingly have it again because it does feel weird on principle. I will just take my pepperoni. Is this hot or cold? I don't know. Maybe a little lukewarm because people are to be floppy on it. Okay. You know what, guys? I think I have to end for today, unfortunately. But thank you so much for all your submissions. Yes, it's gone a little long. I think it was really fun to talk about. Yeah. Maybe we could do it again another day. Yeah. And there's lots of beautiful discussion. Honestly, it'd be really cool if we could have like a poll for everyone, like every take, just to like you agree or disagree and stuff. But like that would take like a long time, and I was feeling kind of lazy today to like set that up. Big chunkish, but you know, future ideas perhaps. Yeah. You enjoy the rest of your day, okay? There's still a whole big wide Saturday out there for you. Oh, and I hope you don't take anything here too seriously. Of course. I know it can be a little sensitive, like if I like disagree with you, and stuff, but you know, it's all good fun in the at the end of the day, and I respect all of your opinions, whether it's one thing or another, you know. I would never say like, oh, you're like a bad person for thinking any one of these in any way, you know. That's why things are interesting and why it's a hot take, because like people think different things. It's too sad to every story, as they say. Yeah, it's all right. I know you're wrong. Yeah, it's okay because I'm still cute, right? Yes. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm definitely not gonna use anything you said today, like against you in the future as blackmail or whatever. Yeah. You're secure in your opinions. We'll see who's right in the end. Ooh, ominous. Vibes. Well, thank you, Jamie, for the sub. Good to see you again. Mwah! Appreciate it. Okay. And now it is time for the raid. But I'll be seeing you again. Maybe tonight. I don't know. Definitely tomorrow at the same time we're gonna be doing a hand cam. I have some really cute like little cooking set things. We're gonna put together and I'm gonna make some nice little things for you. Yeah. I think also got lots of chances to talk then. As well. Yes. Cool. Let's see. Lots of people live on a Saturday act. Ooh, actually. Oh wait, are you playing soccer right now? Norway and England. Wow. Oh, Norway wins. I'm gonna kick your butt. Is there a score right now? Let's read a couple meal. 0-0, that's lame. Nobody can do anything. I guess they all suck, huh? What does it happen if it goes 0-0 for the whole game? Nothing ever happens. I guess that's when it goes to the penalty kick? Yeah. It's interesting. Apparently, England still has a lot of old good players, so... Like that Beckham guy was so famous. They made a whole musical about him. They're kind of like, bro, wait, why is fucking Oji-san still playing? Like, damn. Okay. Can I band it though? Can you band it, Penguin? I can band it back. Song is, I don't know. Okay. Interesting though. Interesting. Oh wait. Oh, is he not in it? He's retired? I don't know. I might have saw incorrect information then. Yeah. We'll see. You have to put England in their place, teach them a lesson. To stop being Chongus. Humiliate them back into the EU? I don't know. I just know they're Chongus. Maybe Norway can bring some AC to them. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, anyways, let's... I guess... I guess let's read a couple meal. Oh, she's playing okay, looks like right now it's either sports or Power World. That's what's going on. Yeah, a couple is playing Power World. I do think. Oh wait, shit! I forgot it's slash me. I do kind of want to make a community server, but I don't know. I kind of wonder if those, like, if it get too easy. You know what I mean? Because there's like a abundance of resources. Well, anyways, I guess before I go, here is my Discord. Here are my socials. Here's my website. Lots of cool, awesome, amazing stuff there to catch up on. Here's my Patreon. There's some extra stuff and my merch. Yes. So, thank you so much. It was fun roasting you today, big bro. Yes, the youth reign supreme, much higher level of thinking. Just kidding. Yeah, thanks for the participation too. Really, really helpful. Yeah. See you again soon, okay? Bye-bye. If you're cute. Mwah. See you. Pow, pow. Ah, wait. Psh. Cancel. I forgot to do the greetings at the end. Okay. See if I can do it. Real quick. Because I do want to thank you for being here. So, hello Glam, hello Bluey, hello Jay, hello Palm Tree, hello Average Reap, hello Melty, hello Digger, hello Dark Devil, hello Duke Fairy, hello Wilbur, so Blake, hello Kili, hello AJ Artist, hello Aki, hello Kaki, hello Sonana Reap, hello Dugain, hello JDHD, hello Melty, hello Digger, hello Average Reap, hello Zach Trito, hello Rakumi, hello Kalili, hello Chicken, hello Barrack, hello Duke Fairy, hello Infamy, hello Kevin Lop, hello Spaces, hello Uhichama, hello Crit, hello Dark Devil, hello Aki, hello Sonata Weep, hello Sonic Steven, hello Average Reap, hello Dugain, hello Mud, hello Beauty Do, hello K Player, hello Carl Hines, hello Really Super Big, hello Ragefly, hello Yeti Dan, hello Bahus, hello Keki, hello Spaces, hello Ape, hello Epsilon, hello Rakumi, hello Hackleforth, hello Sweet Doss, hello T Certain, hello Wasmu, hello Lamano Noobson, hello Spoop Deeds, hello Wild Fadius, hello Ross, hello Good, hello Sharkington, hello Bunchy, hello OpenJ, hello Capital, hello Rockin' Maiden, hello Shattered Walls, hello VG, hello Psycho, hello Adeptus, hello Kuma, hello Mr. 63, hello Slipper, hello Akamika, hello No Sil, hello Sky Knight, hello Vic, hello Anta, hello Sunflower, hello Jensen, hello Claymore, hello Pablo, hello Bluey, hello Jan Mayonnaise, hello Ibuki Stand, hello Broken Bunny, hello Bud, hello Kobo Man, hello Shana, hello King Magicians, hello Red Skulls, hello Nick Calavita, hello Albrecht, hello Lucky Twig, hello Chain Ryu, hello Zinc to Slave, hello Fremla Guys, hello Just a Person, hello Ash Kale, hello Desert Ghost, hello Asperia, hello Hakwa, hello Sleepy, hello Sengoku, hello Isu Yami, hello Ralph Rayo, hello Cody X-Man, hello Lurkers, hello Butters, yay. Super fun, awesome. Have a good time. Okay. I am right back. See you. Bye bye. Oyasumi, otsukare, ni-chan, daisuki, dayo. Funny, okay. Ha, Huni's localization, huh? I can speak in Nihongo if you want. Ni-chan. Oh yeah, I think that's way better than the English phrases, right? Oh yeah, so Order Changis. Okay. Hima.